Alright, hey everyone, welcome back. Been a hot minute. Before we get into anything, I'm just gonna do this, well I say every video, I'm gonna do this for this video because it's the last video before it happens. April 5th, this Saturday, at 11 a.m. EST on my channel, as well as the channels of a bunch of other PTCGL content creators, will be the Creators Cook-Off. It is a tournament where 28 of us, I believe, is the final count. We all get together and we spin a big wheel. The wheel lands on a random Pokemon. Each of us put 3 cards of our choice, and it's everything. It's trainers, Pokemon. I think someone has basic fighting energy on the wheel. But we get a random card, and then we are given 15 minutes to build a deck using that card. And then we all battle it out in a big tournament. There will be 4 Swiss rounds that will go into 4 top cut brackets for the final winner. The tournament is hosted by Jin TCG and Chef Husky. They will be shoutcasting it on their channels, but people playing in it will also just be streaming. I'll be streaming my personal matches. If you want to tune into me, them, or anyone else who's been playing, I'll leave a link in the description of this video to a video posted by Chef Husky. He's the one who organized this that goes into a lot more detail, but if you've got time, if you're free, or even if you're not free to watch it live, but you want to watch it afterwards, I will have the stream up. I'm sure some people might be making videos on it. I don't know. I don't know how to record and stream at the same time, so I'll just have my stream up. But just letting y'all know, because that is coming up day after tomorrow. But as for today, we are playing Lillie's Clefairy. This is my favorite deck out of the new expansion. This has become like my new deck. It used to be Conkeldurr. Conkeldurr has fallen off. I actually don't even think I have the deck. Yeah, I deleted it. Conkeldurr, in my opinion, has just fallen off so hard. He does not... Rotation and just the general... A lot of cards that have been introduced, specifically like Budew, have not really been kind to Conkeldurr. But I'm really liking Lillie's Clefairy. I like Lillie as a character. Ultra Sun and Moon is my favorite Pokemon game. I don't really care about N. Iono's alright, I guess, and I don't even remember who the other person in this expansion was, so I was most excited for the Lillie set. And Clefairy came out, and it's probably the most useful card of the expansion. It's something you can just slot into any deck. If you're playing a Psychic deck, you throw it in. It's been really big in Terra Box. But I'm like, I want a deck based off this card. And this card can... It's mainly a supportive card, but it can maintain a whole deck by itself. So this deck was taken from Azul GG. You probably know who that is if you're watching me. Much larger professional Pokemon player. I made a very few slight changes just because I wanted a few things that his deck didn't have. He didn't have the Cutiefly Ribombee. I felt like I really wanted it just because I have had a few matches where I'll go against someone with a really bulky Pokemon and they'll be like, okay, well, I just won't bench anything. And that's like, okay, well, you know... I guess that sucks for me. And I chose Ribombee instead of inviting Flute because I was like, you know what? This is a Lillie's deck. I want to complete the set. We don't have Comfey. Comfey sucks. Comfey sucks too much to use. But the basic idea of this deck is this Lillie's Clefairy EX. It has the ability Fairy Zone. The weakness of each of your opponent's dragon Pokemon in play is now Psychic, and you apply weakness as ×2, as well as the attack Full Moon Rondo for a single Psychic and a colorless. You do 20 more damage for each benched Pokemon. So it is basically just a weaker, it's a different version of Terapagos' Unified Beatdown. For starters, you can use this attack going first on your second turn. So that's actually really good because you can almost always get this attack off. Like 90% of the time you will be attacking first turn. This is a go second deck. Whereas Terapagos deals 30 times, you deal 20 plus, so you do also just get a free 20 damage, whereas Terapagos you have to have at least one benched Pokemon. And now you're probably like, okay, well Terapagos is better because you deal more damage. You'd be wrong. Because, well, I mean, I guess you wouldn't be entirely wrong. They're different, but Full Moon Rondo does 20 more damage for all of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Your bench and your opponent's bench. If you're going up against like another Terra deck that utilizes Area Zero, you're hitting, what is it, 300? It'd be what? Okay, so you'd have 8 Pokemon on your side, 8 times 2, so that'd be 160 plus 160. You'd be hitting 380 damage with Full Moon Rondo. Now, you won't need to be hitting that much damage, right? Because, you know, chances are if they're playing Area 0, they're just playing a bunch of Ogerpons, maybe Terapagos, so you don't need to hit... You get the point, though. You're hitting for insane damage, plus with Fairy Zone. Don't gotta worry about Dragapult. Thank God. Dragapult finally has a counter in the meta. I was getting so sick of him. We also play a Bloodmoon Ursaluna with Season Skill. Attacks used by this Pokemon cost a single colorless less for each prize card your opponent has taken. Late game attacker, you're hitting 240. You know, if they've got a Fez or a Latias, if they've got a supportive Pokemon, chances are you can take that out. We do play a Squawkabilly. It's kind of needed. We're going to be using... I think I cut a Squawkabilly. I think I originally played 2. I might add that second Squawkabilly back at some point, just because it feels real bad when you've prized him. But this is a very turbo deck. You don't play any draw supporters. You play Ogerpon, but that's more for the energy acceleration. This is a E-switch deck. But because of that, we play a ton of research. We play a ton of Iono. This is a no Arven deck. Fezandipiti for the draw power. If you're building a deck in the big 2025 and you don't have Fezandipiti, you're shooting yourself in the foot. There is literally no reason to not play Fezandipiti in the current format. 2 Latias for the Skyliner. This deck utilizes a lot of... Well, it doesn't utilize a lot of switching. There were originally 2 cards in here. There was a Magearna as well, and the idea was you die and you push up either the Volcanion. If you need the extra damage with Scalding Steam, it's just a free 20 damage every turn. Or if you need healing, you push up the Magearna. I never really needed the healing. Right? Like, I don't know. I never used Magearna. Ever. Like, I've played a lot of games with this deck, and in all of them, I never used Magearna once. I really don't think it's that good. Like, because... Really, I feel like you would use it for Dragapult to heal off, like, the 60 damage counters, but you're really only attaching 1 energy per turn, and what Dragapults typically do is, they'll be like, okay, well, everything in here is 10 damage away from getting KO'd by Phantom Dive, so they'll just place 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, and you'd only be healing off 10 damage, and like, yeah, it's good, because... you can, you know, save your Pokemon from dying, but honestly, most times, it's just like, I'd rather get the extra damage with Volcanion. So, I think max you're hitting, yeah. So, I just really didn't feel like Magearna, personally, was all that great. I could see, if you... Iron Leaves is mainly in here as a tech card, for Cornerstone Ogerpon. I don't know, I guess you could just be like, you know what, I don't care if I lose to Cornerstone Ogerpon and throw in Magearna if you really want to. This deck just loses to... What is it? It loses to Honedge. I went against... Not Honedge, Aegislash. I went against, like, the world's only Aegislash player, and I literally had nothing. All of your Pokemon are EX or have abilities, right? So you get shut down pretty hard by wall decks. But then you play 4 Energy Switch, and like I said, for the Ogerpon, the idea is you use Teal Dance to energize... You get a free grass energy, you attach a psychic to Clefairy, then you just E-switch the energy onto Clefairy, get that first turn attack off. 2 Super Rods, it is our only form of recovery. 4 Nest Ball, 3 Boss, 1 Prime. 4 Area 0, this is the big card of the deck, obviously we want a big fat bench. 4 Research, like I said, we don't play any draw support. 3 Lily's Pearl, if the Lily's Pokemon this card is attached to is knocked out, they take 1 fewer prize card. Basically gives us the damage and health of a EX, but without the prize card penalty. Kind of hard to find, though, just because we don't play Arven, but it's not really like a necessity. It's nice if you get it, but you don't have to have it. 3 Earthen Vessel, 3 Iono, and then we play 7 Grass and 4 Psychic. I'm really liking this deck. I've been having a lot of fun with it, like I said earlier. I've been doing pretty well with it. It does get cucked pretty hard by, like I said, wall decks. But I feel like it really had, like, even... It's kind of like a variation on Terra Box, right? Except you're focusing mainly on the Clefairy instead of having, like, the variety of attackers. Like, it's a really good deck, right? Not as good as Terra Box. If you wanted to play this, but, like, seriously, you would play Terra Box. But, I mean, like, this deck, it's surprisingly good. Walls shut it down hard, which sucks, especially now, just because walls have been popping off as of lately, the Melodic Farigiraf deck. So... That's a matchup you have to look out for. The good thing about this deck is you shut down Dragapult, right? You hit for weakness. You kind of shut down Raging Bolt. I haven't really gone against Gardevoir, but like the 2 matchups that I would say like you kind of struggle with Clefairy are Charizard and Mamoswine, because they're very bulky, right? And you can't hit that much damage with Full Moon Rondo. But you also have Ogerpon, who hits both Charizard and Mamoswine for weakness, and with 3 energy, assuming their Charizard or Mamoswine is fully charged up, you're hitting exactly enough to KO both of them, right? So you do have Ogerpon in there for those tough matchups. There's really no matchups you struggle against except for, like I said, walls. But, I mean, what deck currently doesn't struggle against walls? But with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into some matches. Sloth plays. Oh, another TCG creator cook-off. I'm not very high right now. I'm only in Great Ball. I've not been playing a lot recently. Well, I mean, I have, but I haven't. I took, like, a really long break. I picked Tails, right? No. I always go second with this deck. You can go first. It doesn't kill you to go first, but ideally you go second. Excuse me. Okay, we're gonna have to start Volcanion. Oh my god! Oh my god. Alright, I'm thinking Nest Ball Squawk. Getting rid of 2 of our 3 bosses is very stinky, though. I don't know, what are we up against? That might determine whether or not... I could just Iono first. Oh, hey, God, speak of the devil. I've never gone against Gardevoir. First match is against a Gardevoir. I don't really want to get rid of 2 of my bosses, so I'll probably... Squawk with the Nest... Get Squawk with the Nest Ball. Then Iono. I'll throw down Area 0, and then Iono. Okay, not a crazy turn 1. Oh, perfect, okay. Nest Ball for Squawkabilly. Squawkabilly, 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 Squawk. Squawkabilly, Squawkabilly, Squawk, Squawk, Squawk. Yeah, I don't want to lose 2 of my bosses. I'll Iono. That will refresh their hand, which sucks, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Pearl. Do I want to bench another one of you? Yeah, I might as well. And... No, I already researched. Or, I mean, I already supported. I'd be using Squawk and Seize. I get rid of Prime Catcher a lot. I honestly feel like it's not that good in this deck. Unfortunately, we did not get an Ogerpon. Which sucks. We also did not get a Latias. No way to get Volcanion out of the active. They probably play Monkey. It might not be good to burn him, but I did it anyways, so I guess we're just doing that. Yeah, we'll just pass. No point in E-switching. I don't want to bench 3rd Clefairy. I want to save that for a Latias, ideally. Also an Ogerpon. Don't want to fill up my bench before I can activate Area 0. They probably have a Stadium Bump. I think they do. Yeah, no, they're going to move off that 20 damage. It'll definitely come in handy for KOing Gardevoir, because we're also probably going to have to get Ribombee down. I don't know if they're going to fill up their bench. No rare candy, which is good. There's the Stadium Bump. They've only got 1 card left in their hand. Have they supported? It's probably like a Iono research. Just gonna item lock me? Yeah, Iono. That's good for me. I had nothing in my hand. There's the Latias and the Ogerpon and the Area 0. Hey, that's actually pretty good. We can kill this Budew next turn. Yeah, we're going to have to attach directly to Clefairy, though, because we can't E-switch. Not that big of a deal, it just saves us an E-switch. Throw you down, bump you, Ogerpon. Attach you to you. We can still Teal Dance, though, because we did top deck that other energy. Nest Ball. Can't use it. That we could have Budew KO'd them back. That would have been really good. Nest Ball for Budew. Scalding Steam. Switch into Budew. That would have killed the Budew and item locked him. No, we're just going to have to hit with Clefairy. They do KO us with Gardevoir, which is not very good. Because we need to force a full bench out of them. We need a full bench plus Volcanion for us to KO a Gardevoir. Yeah, so 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 200, 220, 240, 260, No, we're only hitting 300. We're 10 short. That is very unfortunate. We don't have a way to move damage counters around. We don't have a monkey of our own. I don't want to throw a monkey in here. This deck is cramped for space as is. Actually, you know what? Maybe Magearna wouldn't be a bad addition. I don't know what I'd cut for Magearna, though. That's my issue. Maybe an E-switch. Maybe cut a single E-switch. Throw Magearna in. Volcanion helps with the Ursaluna matchup, because that makes the math perfect. We're doing exactly 300. I originally had Magearna in place of Volcanion, but then I just never used Magearna. In fact, I still feel like Magearna's not really that useful, right? Because, I mean, they're... I don't know. Probably has its uses, right? Because that would prevent them from Gust KOing Volcanion. But I'd have to push up Magearna and not Volcanion, which means I couldn't deal the 200. But I guess the 200 doesn't matter anyways, because we're always two-hit KOing a Gardevoir. There's Screamtail. Do they have a Gardevoir? Yeah, there it is. Alright, so they will attack. What is this? It's 20 for each damage counter. I'm very bad at math. So there's 40. So they can get up to 80. So they're doing 160, I believe. Shit, that can KO my Squawk. Nest Ball for Fez. So Pearl and Psychic onto the benched Clefairy. They get us a new hand. Assuming they kill the Squawk. Maybe they have Charm and they're going to KO something else. You don't want to heal it off, right? You don't want to Monkey this turn, because that prevents you, unless you have Charm, that prevents you from KOing something. Okay, so Screamtail's dying. It's only one prize card, though. Now they're just going to punch me for 160. You can snipe with that, right? Yeah. Okay, that's odd. Attached to you. Boink. Binkus. Bonkus. Well, that means we cannot Fezandipiti. They'll KO me next turn, but they'll only take one prize card. We'll be ahead 2. Nothing I want a Nest Ball for, really. I want to save that for Fez. And I can't Gust, so I'm just going to have to KO the active. I will take prize card 1. Another Ogerpon. There we go. Headset was dying. Oh, did that fuck up my mic? I hope it didn't. Hello? 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 It didn't. They're going to push up Gardevoir. Okay. We cannot KO Gardevoir. Gardevoir is their best attacker in this matchup. Because they one-hit KO us, we don't one-hit KO them. So, Pearls are going to be big. Hey, they have a Clefairy. I mean, they're a Psychic deck. Of course they have a Clefairy. So they're going to KO us. If only we could get a hit off with Clefairy first, because we could hit them, burn... Actually, no, I don't think the math would add up, right? Yeah, no, we don't have a full bench. Never mind. I could say we could hit them, they kill us, and then we kill with Budew. But we'd have to fill our bench for that. No, they're going to KO us. Ooh, this is really bad, because... Yeah, they're going to take... one prize card on Clefairy. We're going to have to punch with the other Clefairy. They're going to KO that Clefairy. Because we need to... Actually, no, they're throwing damage counters on themselves. They're going to move them off with Monkey, but they can only move 3. No, yeah, because then they'll have 10 left. They'll attack... No, they're going to have no damage on them. Alright, now the math adds up. Math adds up. Oh, shit! And they're killing! And they're killing you. Okay. Is this thing energized? No. They're hitting 190, and there's nothing they can do to add more damage counters. I think we push up. This is a bad matchup, because they hit... With the Monkey, they hit the perfect number to KO, like, everything. I think I give them Latias. I don't think they can KO Latias. If they attached for turn. They have. So they can't KO Latias. They don't have a Gust. So at most they can hit at 190. What? It does have an energy attached. I swear to God I clicked it and it said it didn't. Okay, no, so they are killing Latias. We just gave him a 4 prize card turn. Am I crazy? I swear that didn't say that. I mean, they were going to KO something anyways. There was really nothing we could do there. I mean, I guess if they were going to take 2 prize cards, it would have been better to give them Squawkabilly. I guess just push up you. You're going to die. Alright, you... Fez is prized. This is a loss. There's nothing we can do here. I mean, I'll try to make maybe something happen, but... You know, even with a... Let me just fill up my bench. Get Latias back. Well, I can't fill up my bench, huh? I'm short 1. We'd be doing 280. Yeah, that'd be 300. We'd be 10 short. We cannot KO this in a single turn. Yeah, and we don't have any single prizers. That was our only hope, was to maybe bench Budew with that Nest Ball, hit for 10, hope they couldn't gust around Budew, and then we could maybe get a full bench to KO the Gardevoir. But at this point, no, this is just a loss. Alright, let me guess. Hops Zacian, because that's what it always is. Heads. So with Hops Zacian, assuming they're playing our Chaladon, we need 2 full benches plus Volcanion for a 1-hit KO. That's why I play Ribombee, right? A lot of Clefairy decks that focus on Clefairy don't play Ribombee. And like, I get why, right? It's because it's not a very good card. But if you ever get in a situation like this where you literally need everything you can get, they can deny you a KO by literally not benching a single Pokemon, and then you're just screwed. Alright, so this does look like it's just the Archaladon build, which means Volcanion is going to be irreplaceable this match. Energy, nope, redeemable ticket, and an Ultra Ball for Duraludon. Now, this actually isn't even the best version of this deck. Clefairy, Area 0. I'm just going to rip Research. Canyon, second Ogerpon, Pearl, Nest Ball for Squawkabilly, Squawk and Seize, get rid of all this shit. We did whiff the E-Switch. Or did we? We did whiff the E-Switch, or did we? Come on, come on, come on, come on! God damn it. We did whiff the E-Switch. They're not KOing me this turn. Actually, they probably are. Yeah, they just need an attachment. Well, they don't have any... They only have 3 cards in their hand. They're not KOing me this turn. I'm absolutely positive of it. Yeah, no, they're attaching to Zacian. That means they're well, they do have a stadium bump in Postwick, which is bad. A lot of stadiums present currently. Like, a lot of decks that play a lot of stadium. N, Iono, Hop. So, Area 0 gets bumped frequently, which sucks. There's Ribombee. Yeah, no, speak of the devil. Squawk. I want to use Cutiefly. I want to use it. I'm going to get rid of... What's my hand? I'm going to get rid of Latias. They can't... Okay. That's a very tasty-looking Gust KO. Very early bench of Fez. I guess they're like, he's killing this Wooloo next turn. Iono, okay. Ribombee! Give me something. Dude, huge! Huge! E-Switch. You want a U. Gonna have to Iono, because I don't want to get rid of my, second Latias. Get rid of our Chaladon and the 2 medals. Probably give him a better hand, though. Their hand was kind of dumb. Did not get a Stadium. But it did get a Boss. And a Fez. Okay. So we're killing Wooloo. They have access to Fez, but, I mean, unless I don't want to kill anything. I mean, I could have passed. I don't like passing. I like doing shit. Even though we are weak, they are not killing me. I think they are now killing me. That's 3, 6, 9. Yeah. No. If they attach Hop's Defiance Band, then they are killing me because they're hitting 240. Right now they're 10 short right now. They could also, well, I mean, they'd need a Defiance Band to use Brave Slash anyways. It's not Defiance Band. What is it? It's Counterband? It's Band something. I think it is Defiance Band. I actually kind of want him to use it now because I'm blanking. 10 short. They should be 10 short, if my math is correct. And, yeah, they're just going to ping the Ribombee. I don't really give a shit. Please be Area 0. Oh, wait, no! Because they benched their Zacian, now we're hitting just enough to KO Fezandipiti. I'm going to go ahead and E-switch you to you. I think I want a Super Rod back. No energy. Not really. No. Alright, just KO that. Push up Volcanion, because we're going to be 2 Pokemon short, but I think with Volcanion we should have enough to KO a Zacian. Alright, well there's Pokemon to replace. We're going to replace the Clefairy. Actually, we can replace it with a Fez. I'm keeping Ribombee. It failed me this turn, and I've literally not used it since I put it in, but I'm keeping it. Because I feel like one of these days I'm going to be in a situation like, hey, right here. Where they just need 1 Pokemon on the bench. And we could KO that or Chaladon, but, you know, they don't have it. Looks like they're going to try and kill me, or not kill me, they're going to try and power up our Chaladon. Our Chaladon's definitely better than Zacian in this matchup, because they one-hit KO my Clefairy, and they require an awful lot to get KO'd in return. Push up Volcanion. Okay, we have enough to fill our bench if we can just get a goddamn Area 0 Underdepths. What the hell? Oh, did I prize my last one? Shit. Cannot Nest Ball. How much are we hitting? I wish it would tell you. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. We're 10 short of a KO on Zacian. I really need Area 0. That was probably dumb. I should have just used my head. But, yeah. That was definitely dumb, not probably dumb. Teal Dance, even if we get Area 0. Can't really... Oh, well, there it is. I'm just gonna burn them. And leave Volcanion in the active, because I don't have Latias. I'm a genius! I'm a genius! You've never seen Pokemon play like this. Well, they're still burned. That means if they do KO Volcanion, we should be able to get them next turn with a Clefairy. They could KO my Clefairy. If they have Counterband. What's it called? It's not called... I'm Googling it. What's it called? Because that's bugging the shit out of me. Hops... It's Defiance Band, right? Okay, fine, I'll add the apostrophe. Didn't gust anything. It's Choice Band. Okay, that's what it is. I knew Defiance Band wasn't right, because Defiance Band is the 30 extra damage. They gotta pick up Zacian, kill it with Archaladon. I definitely played this poorly. They will not be KOing Volcanion, but Ribombee is dead. That does give us access to Fezandipiti, though. They're down one stadium, and they're not even down it. It's just in use. So the second I bench Area 0, they're probably going to get rid of it. Cool. I was given nothing. All my good cards are at the bottom of my deck. Okay, Area 0. Throw you down. Throw you down. You onto you. We still don't have Latias. I completely forgot. No, Latias is at the bottom of my deck. I don't have a way to shuffle. Oh, wait, I do. I do have a way to shuffle it. We need to draw into Latias. I completely forgot he wasn't even on my bench. That's so stupid of me. Alright, just pass again. Honestly, with the damage we're doing to Zacians, if we managed to chip a little bit more away, we could maybe... No, we couldn't. I was gonna say with Ogerpon come in. I doubt it. No, they're going for Brave Blade. They do not want to use, Iron Defender? Metal Defender. That works with me, right? I don't want you to use Metal Defender either. Ah, shit. Dude, I benched Budew because I was like, I need damage to kill with Clefairy. I forgot I didn't have a Gust, and now they're going to get 3 prize cards this turn. I think we lost. I played this matchup horribly. I was not thinking. I was just trying to get shit done. Insta-Strike kills Budew, and it kills Volcanion. That's a 3 prize card turn. Even if we kill a Zacian, I don't see us winning this one. What? Oh, wait, are they not killing because they don't have a Postwick? They're killing with Brave Slash now, though. So that's only a 2 prize card turn, no? No, I think they are KOing. They're not! I actually kind of wish you would, though. I guess we have access to Fez. We have so many Nest Balls in this deck. How have we not found that or a Latias? Fantastic. Psychic. Go ahead and get another Clefairy set up. Maybe we could draw into a Mew. Mew. Nest Ball Latias. Go ahead and throw Clefairy down. I just want to fill up my bench. Restart. We should be hitting enough to KO this. They will be KO. If they push up this Zacian, they'll be KOing my Volcanion, though. I think we just need to hope they don't have Choice Band, because if they Choice Band attach, we have to KO with Clefairy. So if we push up Clefairy, if they have a Choice Band, they would need Choice Band Stadium, and they'd kill my Clefairy and the Volcanion on the bench. But they would only be taking... No, they'd be taking 3 prize cards. Cross our fingers and hope they don't have it like that. I definitely could have played this better. If I lose, it's entirely my fault. There's a Research E-Switch. They could also just bump the stadium, and we'd have really no answer to that. Oh, they don't even need an energy for attachment. They need Stadium Choice Band. I don't think they have it. If they don't have it, we KO them. Because we are doing 260. We deserve to lose this. I hope they have it. I hope those 2 cards are Postwick Choice Band. We don't deserve this win. Boss. They can't trap anything. And that's not hitting for weakness. We have an Ogerpon. We did not deserve that. We did not deserve that. I actually kind of want to lose on purpose, but I also don't. Because, like, fuck that. We did not deserve that win. I shot myself in the knees at every single turn by benching that Budew, not switching with the Volcanion, not having my Latias out for half that game. I did not deserve that win, but you know what? I'm glad I got it. I'll do Tails. I think I've done Tails every time for this video. Oh, hey. I've won every time this video. I guess I'll keep doing Tails. What determines who gets to choose the coin flip? Because I thought it was if you lost, right? But then I guess that would always mean you have to get match against someone who won and who just lost. I think is it just random? There's got to be some determining factor. Maybe there's an internal coin flip to determine who gets to coin flip. I'm gonna have to start with Clefairy. Don't really have much of a choice. We do get a mulligan. That's really good. Okay. Hey, remember what I said at the start of the video? We have no way of beating this deck. Literally no... There is nothing in our deck that can KO an Aegislash. A baby Aegislash. Not a single card. Not even something I'm going to attempt. Maybe we can get a... Oh, Iono. I've never played against an Iono, actually. Which is surprising. I thought Iono would be the most popular besides N. I thought it would be N, Iono, Lillie, and Hop, because fuck Hop, dude. Dude, I hate Hop. I replayed Sword and Shield recently. Hop sucks. He's obnoxious. That game as a whole is just bad, though. Everyone in it is obnoxious, to be honest. It's just that Hop is the most prevalent character. I don't even think it's Hop, though, because, like, I don't think Nemona's obnoxious. Well, I mean, not that I don't even think it's, like, the concept of the character, because Nemona's not obnoxious, and Hal from Ultra Sun and Moon isn't obnoxious. It's just Hop. There's something about him. Okay. Starting Volcanion. Oh, wait, we're going first. Goddamn, that's bad. Burn. Take that. Take that 20 damage. You'll never recover from that shit. Oh, okay. Yeah, take that 20 damage. Game changing. That actually, I mean, hey, if later on we need to boss KO that. Hope for a good top deck, and then just rip Iono, I guess. That's really all we can do right now. Bravery Charm. Is this even the Iono? Like, I don't know for a fact if it is. It's playing electric type. No, it's Miraidon. Okay. I was gonna say, it's playing Miraidon and it has the Belly Bolt coin. I figured it was Iono, but there's no guarantee it was. Post-rotation Miraidon. So, basically, this deck just went from, like, a plethora of attackers to Iron Hands. That's kind of the big deal with rotation. With Miraidon specifically. I guess you also do have Miraidon, but ideally you always want to just be taking that extra prize card with hands. Damn. They had it like that. Yeah, I mean, there was literally nothing we could have done. Sometimes that just happens. Yeah. There was, I mean, there was physically nothing else we could have done. I suppose we could have attached Pearl, but that also wouldn't have done anything, right? I mean, sometimes it just happens like that. Oh, shit. I was on my phone. We do not get coin flip this time. And they don't have any discerning factors on their profile. Oh, yeah. I say this every single video. I actually don't. There have been like 3 or 4 videos I've recorded recently that I've ended up scrapping. So I can never be sure if what I'm about to say actually made it onto my channel or if it was in a scrapped video. We're just gonna have to squawk this hand. Mulligan Rika. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck, put 2 into your hand. Crispin Grass Water Rare Candy. I actually don't know what this is. Eevee, probably? That's a shit mulligan. Okay, so we are going to have to Iron Leaves. Do we go ahead and get it out? No, we Squawk. Squawk, Vessel for an energy. First turn. Doesn't matter what we discard. We're discarding everything. I just want one energy. I don't want to... Don't want to discard too many. There's Clefairy. That's good. And then we're just going to have to rip Squawk and Seize. Okay. For another Ogerpon. They're not KOing us this turn. So we shouldn't go for Fez. We should just go for... another Ogerpon. Yes, okay, I see it in my head, okay. Just grab 2 of you. Attach to you. Teal Dance onto you. There's a research for next turn, then we can restart. Super Rod Boss. And I'll just end my turn. Research for next turn is very good, and that was a very productive turn 1. Now, we just have to hope this is the only wall in their deck, because if this is walls, I think we're losing. We should be able to hit around them. What do we have for Farigiraf? I don't think we have anything for Farigiraf, because Farigiraf is Basic EX. What the fuck? No! I can't win! Look, I'll play it out. Executor? Is there an Executor wall I'm not aware of? There has to be. Look, I'll play it out. I'll play it out, right? Just to show you, assuming this is walls, just to show you how shit this matchup is. Rip Research. There's another Clefairy. We're not KOing because, they didn't, knock out a Pokemon next turn. We are 2-hit KOing, though, and they don't have a way to hit around us, I guess. Latias is the much better, smarter choice. Yeah, just punch with Avenging Edge. Hope they just can't KO us. They can't, I think, I was about to say, I think this is Swinging Sphene. They can't Sphene next turn. They could Crispin. They could Sphene this turn, actually. And if they knock out our Iron Leaves, we're just kind of screwed. Probably just retreating to the Executor, yeah. Tropical Frenzy also KOs us. Oh, Gita! Dude, that's grody. Okay, so they're probably... No, they are. They definitely are. We have to KO this Ogerpon. We can't hit this. We need Boss. We didn't get it. Ugh, that's shit. We have to hope they hit... We have to hope they hit Tails on Swinging Sphene. Yeah, KO Honedge, I guess. We do... I mean, we have Super Rod, but that's about it. We got rid of... We have one... Now we used both... We had to discard both our Super Rod with Squawk and Seize. If they KO Iron Leaves, we have nothing. We just need to last one more turn. We need one more turn. Unless they bench another Ogerpon, in which case we just lose. What is this deck? What is this deck? I'm sorry, what? Lapras? Executor? Tails. Tails. Tails! God damn it! Oh, that's so bad. Okay. What do we do here? What do we do here? What do we do here? Can't KO this thing this turn. We need our bench full, and they'd need to bench more Pokemon. Teal Dance, double E switch onto the Clefairies. Okay. If they push up, if they... Okay. How many bosses do we have? We still have 2 bosses in the deck. I want to bench this for the extra damage. We can Gust KO around it. I think. Oh, we hit for weakness. Oh, because it's a dragon type. I didn't even think of that. Okay. We can win this because it's not a full-out Walls deck. We can Gust KO around the Ogerpon. There's a Latias. There's our second boss. We cannot rip research. If we lose these bosses, we lose the game. I think we got rid of Prime Catcher too. These are the only Gusts we have. We have to Gust KO twice. We can do it. If they don't, I don't think they're killing Clefairy. We can 100% win. Alright, I think we won the game. Go ahead and attach that. Gust KO. Latias. And then we just Gust KO Lapras next turn. They would need Iono to disrupt my hand. If they have Iono to disrupt my hand, we could be in trouble. But if they don't, we should be able to win this turn. Thank God it was a 1 cornerstone deck, right? Like, if this had been a Walls deck, we'd be... Okay, we won. Yeah, if this was... Because if this was Walls, like, they just have Farigiraf. We can't Gust around Farigiraf, because we can't hit Farigiraf as Clefairy. Why did we only do 220? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Yeah, because we killed something. That's why. And we have no Gusts anymore. I'm so stupid. They probably don't have a way to get this out of the active. Okay, that's fine. I just threw the game. Oh my god, I threw the game. I have no way to get anything back into the active. I threw the game! I threw! I have no rods. I have no way to retrieve Iron Leaves. I have no Gusts. I used all my Gusts. The Pokemon that have an ability. Cutiefly, save the day. Save the day, Ribombee. Is this possible? Ribombee only hits for 70. No, they have a cape. Oh, no. I had Cutiefly out. I literally just needed to research, get Ribombee. Well, I guess they don't. There's no guarantee they have a basic in their hand. Is anything here useful? Could have thrown that onto that. That would have been it. They're gonna win! I can't research because then I deck myself out. Oh my god, I threw the easiest win of my career. No, there's nothing I can do. We don't deal any damage. We prized Ribombee anyways. It's our last prize card, so that doesn't even work. God damn it. God damn it! I always do this. I get too caught up in the moment and I just don't think, and then I do something stupid like I bench a Gravity Mountain while I have a 1 HP stage 2, or I throw a Perilous Jungle down and I'm about to die to poison. I always do this shit. I just gotta think. Okay, well, we're probably going to win there. I mean, I say that. What was the last guy? Last guy was only Pokeball League and we still lost. Hopefully they're playing a Dragonite Terra deck. Oh my god, that reminds me. Well, not anything you can see. I'm just looking at my phone. Dude. Tomorrow. Oh shit. Oh my god. I'm so distracted today. What's going on with me? What's going on with me? I didn't want to go first. God damn it. Anyways, tomorrow, Jack and Jackie, Flint and Steel, Jack and Jackie, the Minecraft movie. It's gonna be the worst movie ever made, but I'm still gonna go see it. It's gonna be the worst. It's gonna be like the worst movie ever made in a Morbius type of way. Except I feel like unlike Morbius, it's going to be so bad that it's good. Morbius was just so bad that it's bad to watch, and I hate watching it. But I feel like Minecraft movie is going to be one of those movies that's like, this is horrible and awful, but it's funny. We're just going to have to burn. You know what? I honestly might attach this just so I can maybe E-switch it. Yeah. Better that than wasting energy. No longer burned. That does make KOing easier because they have their health in multiples of 20, so we need one less benched Pokemon. Also, Marvel Rivals, April 11th. 6 days away, 8 days away. New season. Hype as shit for it. I've been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals recently. I played the shit out of it. I'm not good at it, but anyways, I think I mentioned this earlier and then I got distracted. But like, I upload a bunch of videos and then they never make it onto the channel, so I don't know what I've said. But I want to branch out content-wise. I used to do like variety, and recently I've just been doing nothing but Pokemon. I like Pokemon. I've been playing a lot of it, and I just record what I play, so that's why. But I want to do other stuff. I'm thinking about starting a new Terraria Let's Play. Because like years ago I did one, and I think I did 2 videos for it and didn't do anything else. But Terraria is one of my favorite games of all time, so I want to do a Terraria Let's Play. I'm just going to do like a Master Mode, Hardcore, thinking Summoner. I want to play Marvel Rivals. I really like Marvel Rivals. I want to play that on the channel. My whole thing is themed around Jeff. I don't play Jeff, fun fact. If you wanted to know who I play in Marvel Rivals, I play Loki. But I want to do like Terraria. I want to do Marvel Rivals. I've been wanting to do Elden Ring, so I don't record often. That's my issue. Like, I go through like phases, right? Like, I'll get super into a game and I'll be like, I want to record something. I want to record this game because I'm playing the shit out of this game. And then like I'll upload a bunch of videos on that game. And then I'll just be like, I just can't be asked to record. I just cannot be asked to, so I just won't play anymore. And it'll be that way for a while until I play some other game and I'm like, you know what? I want to record again. I'm in a pretty good turn 1. As opposed to me with my Volcanion in the active and my fucking Cutiefly with an energy on it. Noctowl Raging Bolt. Okay, so Area 0 is not getting bumped. Still, yeah, it's still the Ogerpon engine. That's good for me, though. That means they're gonna have so many... Oh my god, dude, they're gonna have so many bench Pokemon, and we're hitting for weakness. There's Baby Bolt. They're not attacking this turn. They've supported already, correct? They have not supported. They could attack this turn. What would they need? Dude, they didn't save any room for a Terra Pokemon. How are they energizing themselves? But do it to them. Can't Squawk. So Squawkabilly is just a dead card this matchup. God damn, that's a rough one. Good news. The good news is they cannot activate Hoot Hoot or bench an Ogerpon because they don't have any bench space unless I guess they have a Turo and they pick up something. I'll just attach from hand to you. And pass. We are both struggling right now. Please be Tails. Dude, my burns never last more than 1 turn. It pisses me off. Dude, everything's coming out. I'm scrolling through Instagram, and every time I just keep reminding... Silk Song's coming out. I've never played Hollow Knight. Fun fact about me and Hollow Knight. I got Hollow Knight a few years ago, and it took me 3 years to get past the False Knight, the very first boss of the game. I sucked at it. And then after that, I got to Hornet, and I have been playing on and off for like 3 more years, and I have never beaten Hornet. They conceded. These last few matches sucked, and I hate this game. That's an exaggeration. These last few matches definitely sucked, though.